Starting off with the right front tire and the front brakes. And the front brakes are about 90% or about 35,000 K left on the front brakes. So lots of front brake left on the right side. On your front right tire, now the tires are down to about 30%, so you don't got a lot of life left on this front right tire. I would definitely be negotiating a set of front tires. On your right front strut, everything is dry and intact, which is a good sign. And your CV boot, no rips, nice and clean. Right side, front. Now with the jack under the front right, I'm going to check your upper control arm, and that is good and tight. And under the hand, checking your outer tie rod on the right front, and it is tight. And on your left front, brakes the same, about 30,000 K left in it. Lots of brake pad in the front. Front tire again down about 30%. I would definitely be negotiating a set of front tires, and probably back as well. On your left front strut, good and dry. That's a good sign for your left front. With the jack under the front left I should say, your upper control arm is good and tight, and your outer tie rod is good and tight. Left front. Now what you're looking at here is the undercarriage, or at the bottom of the transmission and the bottom of the motor, and I am not seeing any visible oil leaks. Good sign. Things seem to be clean and intact. On your rear brakes, about 70%, about 25,000 K on the rear brakes on the left rear. On your rear tire, again, down about 30%. You know, they're good for the summer, but they definitely need to be replaced for the winter, or better still, negotiate a new set. Now, on your strut, you definitely got some leakage here, and I would be definitely negotiating you need a left rear strut. That much you definitely need. That runs about $300 part and labor for me to do it. So negotiate that left strut, and that's the price that you're looking at to for me to make that happen. And everything else seems to be, yeah, no visible leaks. The CV boot is not ripped, so a good sign for that. But left rear strut, $300 needs to be replaced. And on the right rear brakes, same thing, about 25,000, 30,000 K left in your rear brakes. And tread about the same, about 30%. Like I say, you could do the summer with it, but I would definitely be trying to negotiate a set of tires there. Now, on this one here, the strut is dry. If you see that shaft, that strut is dry. So the right rear strut is fine. Left one is not. However, I would negotiate both struts, because if one's gone, the other one's not far behind it. So about $600 you have to negotiate into the price for rear struts. Now, 139, 230 K, very low K for this car and year, and no check engine lights other than my seatbelt's not on. So yeah, that's looking not too shabby. And just a quick scan of the interior, nice and clean. Okay, the oil is up, but it is dirty. You need to request a oil change if you do buy this vehicle. Now that's what I call the water test, folks. You can see by a glass of water in the motor where it's running, whether it's how smooth or rough it is, and this motor is quite smooth. It looks to be well maintained. Now, folks, other than the right and left rear strut, I'm not seeing any major issues with it, so be aware of what that is, and if this is of interest to you, or if not, check our stock page, because we've been putting new vehicles in there all the time, and you can order the 4-minute inside story for any one of them for $75. save yourself a lot of grief and make an informed decision. Thank you very much.